Welcome to lesson 28, Find the Hook. In this lesson, let's talk about finding the hook so that you can effectively introduce new learning alongside your students' existing frames of reference. Have you ever been traveling somewhere new and you needed to ask somebody for help with directions? This has happened to me many times, and I found that whenever somebody gives me directions that are simply turn left here, turn right here, I have a much harder time. However, when I'm given directions like turn left here and then look for this stop sign, go a little further and make a right at the restaurant, giving some landmarks seems to really help me to better get to the place where I'm going. As you're seeking to center culturally responsive teaching practices in your music program, you're not only going to be teaching your music students stuff that they already know, it's also your responsibility to teach them new knowledge, new techniques, new skills, new music. However, as you are seeking to teach them new things, it's important that you always find the hook between the new thing that you're seeking to teach them and your students' already existing frames of reference. That's where really understanding their culture, their prior knowledge, experiences, and interests is really important so that you know what the hook could be between what they already know and the new learning. We don't want to introduce new learning without something that they can hook onto. It's really difficult for them to have any context. And if they don't have any context, it's really difficult to get to deeper levels of understanding. Just like me trying to get to a new place without knowing any landmarks or distance, it's really difficult for me to know if I'm even on the right track. As you're seeking to expand the worldview through a variety of genres and musicians and different cultures in your music program, always remember to pair any new learning along with something that they already know. Whether you're working with music that was written hundreds of years ago or last week, always seek to find what is going to be the hook that I will be able to connect my students' prior knowledge with this new information so that we can have better context for what we are learning and thus be able to learn at a deeper level. And that's it for lesson 28. Here's your reflection for today. What are some ways that you can pair new learning alongside your students' existing frames of reference? What are some hooks that you could use? Go ahead and drop your reflection to that in the comments below this video, and then I'll see you next time for lesson 29. Don't forget to let your music teacher friends know about this series so they can get in on this learning too.